Everybody, it's your girl. What's up? Okay, so today we're getting ready to create a little wristlet. You can use it as a wristlet, you can use it as a purse, you can do whatever you want to with it. I don't know if you can really see the pattern that well, but you can just look in the description box below and it will tell you how to get to the pattern. Okay, so let's get started. So you'll have a pattern like that, and the next thing you'll do, like I did, I cut around it, and this is what you will have. So I didn't write on the pattern, but what you will end up with is two pieces of a front and a back, like this. Lining fabric, two pieces, a lining fabric, and a wristlet piece, which I'm telling you now, you could cut your wristlet whatever size you want to, but this particular piece of fabric is 2 inches by 15. So it's 15 inches long and it's 2 inches wide. And what I'm going to do with this for the wristlet piece is I'm going to fold it in half. You're going to have both of the middles, the right and left side or whatever, you're going to have them meet, and then you're going to fold it over again. Now you can use any fabric you want. I'm using jean fabric. Okay, so what you're going to do, like me, I'm going to pin it. Now I know I haven't done a video in a long time, but okay, I'm here today. Well, a sewing video, DIY. So like I said, you can create a wristlet, or either you can make a longer strap and you could create this as a crossbody bag. I know everybody loves crossbodies. You can do all types of things with these bags. You can use any type of fabric that you want. I'm just using jean fabric because I seem to be into jean lately. Jean fabrics. I don't know. This is a really heavy kind of weight fabric as well. So, now, once you do that, what you're going to do, you can stitch on both sides. You can stitch down both sides of the strap. And I'm just using white thread right now. And remember, like I said, don't stitch over your, a lot of times people stitch over don't stitch over your needles. I mean, it's totally up to you, but I wouldn't advise you to stitch over your needle. All I did was just move my needle over to the right. And I'm using the longest stitch that I have on this particular machine. I hope you all have been doing well, and I know you probably all been sewing up a storm, right? Well, I hope you have anyway. So I stitched down one side. Now I'm going to take it and stitch down the other side. Okay, so there you have your little wristlet. Now you can just cut off any threads that's showing, or hanging out rather, which you're not going to be able to see it anyway once you put it in there. So here's your wristlet. So we're done with that piece, your strap. You also going to have, but you're going to also need a 9-inch zipper. And I just usually use either a sports zipper or whatever you want to use. But you need a 9-inch zipper, because we're going to put the zipper. Now, at this point, you could do a lot of things here. With your lining, you could actually add a pocket here I think I'm going to add a pocket on my, I'm really into like raggedy looking ends. I don't really care. It's just kind of cute to me. But I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to do a pocket. Hold on, let me get this down. I'm not going to double this pocket, but I'm just trying to see the width that I would want my pocket to be. So I'm going to cut. And you know me, y'all. I'm always doing something off the top of my head. Let's see. So now we're going to, I'm just going to have it. This will be good. Let's see. Cut off just a little more. I'll tell you what size pocket I just cut. My fabric is, and I just throwing stuff down. Right? My fabric is 8 by 5. 8 inches long by 5 inches wide. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take and do a zigzag stitch. I've been playing with the stitches on my machine lately. So I'm just going to find a zigzag stitch and just zigzag the end. You can actually use a serger if you like, or you could keep it like this. You know, like I said, I kind of like this little raggedy look lately. I don't know, I'm just into fringe and all types of stuff. So it's really totally up to you. So I'm just going to zigzag this real quick. Now, if you had a serger, you could serge it as well. I'm just going to go ahead and do it around the whole entire piece of fabric, since I'm not going to fold it inside out or do anything like that. So, and it also makes for a cute little decorative stitch. And you can just cut off any strings that you may have. It's alright. Just try not to cut the stitches that you just stitched in. But you know, sometimes you still have little strings sticking out. Just cut them off. Like this. Alright, so now I'm going to place my pocket. I always still like to find the middle of my fabric. So I'll fold it in half. And I'll fold this piece in half as well. And I will drop it down here. Like that. And what I'm going to do is go back to my straight stitch. I think I'm going to go back to my straight stitch. Okay, there we go. Alright. So, you can pin yours down, but I'm not going to pin mine down. And I'm just going to stitch. Here, let's back stitch. right, so now we have our pocket. Cut off any strings that you may have on your pocket. And you have your inside pocket. All right, so now let's put our bag together. Wasn't that cool? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is get our zipper. Here's our zipper. And because this zipper is a lot smaller than a bag, I want to put this in the middle. So what I'm probably going to do here is I'm going to put a pin where the middle of the zipper is. And I've already folded my fabric where the middle of the fabric is. So we're going to do right sides together. Let's see, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Right sides together. Let's see, where's the middle? There we go. Middle. Make sure I put this in the middle. Sometimes I have to think like, what am I doing? Oh, not pin it yet, I'm sorry. Right sides together, and then you'll take your piece with your pocket and you'll put that on top of this fabric. Right sides together. And we can do it like this. Line everything up, and I hope I have this all right. Because I know sometimes I'll put my zippers on and I'll be like, oh, did I put that zipper on right? When I turn that over, is it going to be the right way? So what I'm going to do is just check real quick before I stitch. Because sometimes I do it sometimes. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I just put it on backwards. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be, okay, so yep. So see what we're going to do? We're going to change the zipper because see, once I stitch it and I put the other side together, let's see. Other side. Oh, no, that's right. That's right. Oh, we got it right. That's right. That's right. We got it right. Okay. Yay. Yeah, and then after I do this and I put the other side together, let's see, because this will go like this. This will go on top of here like this. And then that'll go like that. Oh, yeah. No, we don't. Because where's the pocket? Wait, hold on. When we open it, pocket's going to be on that side. Okay, so that's, wait. So we actually want to open it here, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's redo this. I'm doing it like I would do it if you wasn't around, just in case, you know, because sometimes it's like it's easy to get the pocket thing, the zipper and the pocket stuff, like really. Okay, so we're going to do it just like this. Okay, so we're going to still get that middle piece in the middle. Still going to do the middle, yep. Then we're going to put right sides together. Okay, so what I did was, I'm sorry, I took the lining, and the lining is facing up. The zipper is facing up, and this is facing. So it's right sides together for all three pieces. Okay, now let's line this up. Okay, and pin. I'm going to look at it again because sometimes when I'm putting stuff together, have to have a zipper right. And depending on what side you want your zipper on. Some people don't tell you, you know. Like I said, it depends. So I usually try to do it like this so I'll see. Okay, so now when yep. Okay, this is right. Okay, so now I think we're right. We'll see, won't we? Okay, so now what you can do, at this point you can put your zipper foot on, or you can use this foot, but I want to put my zipper foot on. Let me see what I did with my zipper foot. There we go. Zipper foot. So we're going to put our zipper foot on. I like working with a zipper foot. Okay, so So now we're gonna line this up. And what I like about what I'm doing is that I'm not going to stitch all the way to the zipper. And actually, we could have actually made some little zipper pull to put on there, which would have been really cute. But for the sake of this video, I don't even want you to stitch over the zipper pull, the zipper pieces that stick out. So I'm folding those back. Well, we don't have to fold them back yet because we're not stitching the side. And it looks like we have enough room anyway. We do. Okay, so just line it up. I hope I'm not confusing y'all. Just line it up with the zipper. I'm actually, you know how I've told y'all how I make stuff when I'm like, I'm making it and you seen it for the first time too, because I'm not. Yeah, I'm making it for the first time with you seeing it as well. And I'm just now seeing it too for the first time. So, you know how I think of something on the top of my head and then I just make it. I'm like, ugh. And I got you in my madness with me, just making stuff without even thinking about it. So you take it all the way up to the zipper pull, right? We're past it, okay? Let's back stitch and let's take it out. All right, so that's one side. So see how we have it here? All right. So it's really nice. It's coming out nice. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to put the other side together. So we're going to put right sides together. We've taken the fabric. And at this point, you can just line the bag up. And you line it up at the top. Let's see. Now, let me say this. You can make this a wristlet or you don't have to. And at this point, I don't think I want a wristlet. I think I want just a cute little clutch bag. Isn't that cute? I think that's cute. See, I told y'all I'll be having y'all with my madness. But if you want to, you can put your wristlet in. But I'm going to make this just a cute clutch. Blue jean clutch. If you wanted to, too, you could have had 2 pockets. You could have added another pocket on here. So these are all right sides together. So we're lining everything up at the top with the zipper. And we're going to pin. Make sure everything is together. Hope you enjoy this project. Don't forget you can go and download the pattern as well. You can go to my website at angiebstyle.com and download the pattern. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start at the zipper here, stitch all the way down. And I didn't even open or whatever, I didn't open the zipper or I didn't pull it down. So, but my zipper foot is working for me pretty good. When you're trying to hopefully making sure that everything is on there, it's kind of, ouch. I'm always sticking myself hands. It's okay though. Okay, so we're going to stitch it all the way down. Hold on. I want to go just so far. Okay. Alright. Yay! So we've done that. So we're going to open it up like this. Okay. We're going to, at this point, I would actually literally go and, it's me, that's me though. I would go and press this down because you want to top stitch. Because everything is going to go down this way on one side and down on the other side. So I would go It's totally up to you. You can go and press this because you're gonna top stitch, or you can just go ahead and top stitch and press later. But you know me, I'm always like pressing. It just makes it look so much professional. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna press this, okay? And I'll see you back here. Just open it up like this, like I have here, and you're gonna press it down. All right, I'm back. Okay, so now you press it. Now we're gonna top stitch. I'm gonna go ahead and use a white thread. It's fine. I'm gonna come in here. I'm actually pulling it up. I'm setting my needle on here, or my zipper foot, and then probably gonna take it out some. There we go. Let's see if that's where I want it. Yep. So this is where I'm gonna start at. Now back stitch. Now what I'm going to do is stitch it. I'm going to take it to the longest stitch. I didn't do that. So taking it to the longest stitch here. And you can take your time. You know, I always say who in a race. And I'm running into my thread anyway, so. Here, let me pull my machine over some. I'm gonna let that go off the ground. I don't know, is it on there? Good Lord. Oh, you know what? I think I dropped that piece of thread and I bent it. It's okay. It's not going anywhere. And so I'm going to stop right after the little pull, the zipper pull, because I don't want to go too far. Okay, and I'm going to cut it, and that's what you have. Then I'm going to do the other side. So now that you have both sides sewn down like this, you can cut off any extra pieces of thread. Now at this point of the game, if you like, I'm gonna put my sewing machine over here. Let me just move some stuff out of the way. Now, if you want to use your wristlet, I'll show you how to do that in a minute. I'm not going to put mine in. I think I'm just gonna have me a cute little clutch bag that I can carry like this. That's what I think I'm gonna do. But what I wanted to show you at this point, you find the front of your bag, if you like. I have like different stamps that, like I did with the crossbody I create, crossbody, the wristlet that I created. Where is it? I don't even know where it's at. Yeah, I know the one. I'll show you a picture. If you go off my Instagram, you'll see me with it on. And I used some stamps, and I created, I bought these stamps. I've had them for a while, and I've never really used them. But you can actually use stamps, not just to do envelopes or cards or whatever, or, you know, journals, but you can use stamps on clothing. When you make stuff, you can use stamps. And I have my favorite, my coffee. I have my other one, my XOXO. Y'all know I love the XOXO. I have it in a small and a large. Well, I love this one, Follow Your Art. And I just have a few. And then also you can create your own patches. If you look at the I wish I knew where my I don't even know where it's at. It's in here somewhere. Let me see. I'm probably hiding it somewhere. That's so weird. But anyway, like I said, go to my Instagram, Angelique Collections, and you'll see me wearing it, my little fanny pack that I made. But I created like little patches, and you can create little patches or whatever, and I created it and I put it on my bag, and you can put it on your bag, and what you could do is zigzag stitch around it to hold it on. You can do all types of things. And then I also not only did that, but I also and I wish I had the rest of the, I made a few of these. Oh, here's another one. Okay, in the jean. So I have it in jean, and I also created them in canvas. And I just stamped on some fabric, and I colored it in, let it dry, or either you can use a heat gun if you have one. Hey, you can use a blow dryer or anything, okay? And I did a little stitching around it, and so you could actually, like if I wanted to add them on my bag, I could, you know, if I wanted to. I could add them here on my bag before I sew it all together, because what I would do is zigzag around it before I close the bag up. So let me show you. I'm just gonna pin it on, but I'm just saying you could do whatever you want to. You can create your own little patches and embellishments. And so before I close my bag up, I would place everything where I wanted it, like this. Oh, if you can see it, let's see. They keep falling down, but and so I would zigzag stitch around there. I'm trying to make sure they up, okay, so you can see them, but you get the idea. You know what I'm talking about. You could put that on there, or you don't have to. You could put stones on it. If you wanted to, you could stamp on it. Like I have these stamps, bam. Like I could put XOXO, love coffee, or I could put follow my art. You know, I could stamp on this if I wanted to. So I'm just kind of showing you different things that you could do to embellish your bags if you want to. Okay, enough of that, right? Let's throw this in here. You could use acrylic paints. I use acrylic paints to do that, and that's fine. Okay, so now we're going to put the bag together. So what we're going to do is take it like this. Okay, now at this point, if you wanted to put your wristlet in, if you wanted to add the wristlet piece, you would add it here. You would add it here. On your bag. You pin it on there. And it would go between those two pieces like that. And you would actually pin it there. But because I'm not going to add my wristlet, I don't want to add it. I want to just do a bag. I'm just going to stitch. So you would add yours there if you wanted to. Or strap or whatever you wanted to do. So now what you're going to do is you're going to open up your zipper. Because that's how we're going to turn the bag inside out. Now, what you want is your zipper to be facing this way. I don't believe in sewing over zippers. You know, some people like sewing over the zippers. I just don't. That's why I want to leave that opening. And you're going to stitch all the way around. Okay? Let's do it. Leaving the bottom, or you can leave a side open here to turn it. Or either you can leave the bottom open so we can turn it inside out. So I'm going to leave the bottom open, okay? Change my foot. I hope this is not too long of a video for you. Sometimes I like you to see my problems that I might have when I'm putting something together. So I'll probably do a 1/2 inch seam allowance around the back. Go ahead and trim a little bit of this off. I'm just trimming off some of the lining. I'm trimming off some of this. It's going to be so bulky. But don't cut the stitches, of course. Okay. There we go. So let's turn it inside out. Hope you're enjoying this project. Push all the corners out. You can stitch this, close this, stitch this any way you want, however you want. You could glue it or you could stitch it closed. You fold that in like that. And you stitch, glue, or whatever. Then you push this in. I'll do that later. I just want to show you. And there you go. Your cute little bag. Enjoy.